Hi, good morning. We are having a very different time right now, unprecedented with this coronavirus crisis. It seems like it's not going to stop soon, even though the government want to open the country for business. But I've heard that infection cases actually going up. Like I live close to Los Angeles, and right now hospitals are getting more patients, and it makes it very difficult for healthcare providers because right now I have my family working in a hospital environment, and they're pretty scared because a lot of doctors they just want to make money, so they bring patients. Some of them have COVID, some of them not, and they don't even want to wait for them to be tested. So it definitely everybody have to be careful wearing masks all the time. Anyway, to go back to the focus is that you have to be very careful not to get into debt right now, especially if you are young people looking to get into colleges or universities, and you figure it's going to cost you 30,000 or more with housing. Going to be more if you have to move out to to apartment and things like that. I really want you to, because of things that are going on, and I believe USA is going down a very difficult path. And the banks love to use right now. The bank just because of quantitative easing and the cost of money is almost zero, so they want to give out a lot of debts. So that is the debt, should I say, industry that we have right now. Everybody had debt, which is crazy, right? So instead of focusing on getting a bachelor from typical university and all that, of course, if you have saving, if your parents help you and all of that, and nobody knows what kind of job market you're gonna be in many areas, unless you're in healthcare or some other areas. Most areas we're not gonna create a lot of good jobs. So why don't, especially most of us, why don't we consider, like in California, a lot of community colleges offering free tuition, and areas like vocational, like mechanic, plumbing, electrician, even IT, nursing, even 2-year nursing, you can pretty much get away with zero tuition, not including materials and things like that, of course, gas, you have to drive. But I think public community colleges are very appealing right now. I know that, most of us, we want to get the bachelor or whatever engineering or BA. Well, you can do that in community colleges too, at least the first 2 years. And the reason is that we don't want to get into debt right now. We're going to wait and see. We have to adjust. And the good thing about American University is that you can transfer later on. But right now, if you're not sure and you don't want to get in debt, you feel very uncomfortable, you got to be smart of investing your time and money. Go to spend 30 to 60,000. Right now, which is I think like I say, you might not easily recoup your money back, and you might not get good jobs, and you're gonna be stuck paying money to the bank or whatever. The creditors, right? Unless somebody in the government demolish student loans, but definitely you cannot count on that. So check out community colleges, really, and like I said, it is different times. I think vocational and 2-year colleges, especially with free tuition, will be very appealing, and a lot of classes will be done remotely or online also. And you can wait and see, and maybe after 2 years you'll be getting a decent job, getting paid 40,000 or more. Doing might not be exactly what you want, but you have time, especially if you're young. So try not to get into debt right now, seriously, because we don't know how this whole thing gonna go. And the middle class, young people getting squeezed. We don't have adequate health care. college is expensive, but like I say, we have different options going to community colleges. Like I think New York and California and other states have very reasonable, very affordable community colleges tuitions that you can check out. And vocational areas, like I say, technicians, things like that, are still in demand. Very high demands. Healthcare, you can get your radiotherapist, radiology therapist, X-ray technician from there. They pay good money, and hospitals are always looking for those people. So healthcare is the hot area. IT, right now, I don't really you need a bachelor degree. I mean, in theory, you don't really need it. You need maybe a year or two of, focused IT training in community colleges. And a lot of things you can learn online, believe it or not. Maybe you go through some certifications, you can study online. And later on, years later, you can go for your bachelor, maybe bundle it with, some sort of business administration or whatever, So anyway, I think that's my take. Stay out of debt right now. Future is definitely going to be getting worse, not getting better. Middle class getting squeezed. The government only take care of mostly rich people and big businesses, because they're controlled by them. The policies, everything will be benefiting the upper class, maybe a little bit to the people, but definitely most people are not doing well off, and we're losing. Infrastructure is crumbling. Education system, even though it's good if you're focusing on certain areas, but definitely it's not preparing us to be self-sufficient, to be street smart, be able to adapt. Because what if you don't have a job? What do? Do they teach you how to start small business or providing business services, like maybe like mobile mechanic, pressure cleaning, car detailing, installing alarms, radio systems? Those are still in demand. People can need radio alarms and things like that. I don't think they're bad. Actually, they're a lot of fun when you get things installed and running. Areas like improving Wi-Fi speed, internet speed, installing Wi-Fi mesh network. You can charge $100 and things like that. And now you don't even have to join like what is it, the website that would take commission of you. You can use Facebook Marketplace. If you word your service correctly, they will not kick you out, or delete your post. Craigslist, Nextdoor, some other areas, chat areas, but Facebook Marketplace, even regular Facebook, is great and it's free. OfferUp is great. I'm getting a lot of response from OfferUp, but you do have to regularly creating new posts all the time, because old posts will go down the page and maybe disappear after a few days or even a couple of days. So you need to always updating. So you can have template that you post advertising your services, like cleaning, hauling stuff. All you need is maybe truck with some trailer. It's not bad, because as long as you get money coming in, you're doing something, I think you feel good about it, and you have in control what you're doing, and you have flexibility. You have no boss. You define your own hours and things like that. So there's a lot of services you can provide to your neighborhood, like that. So anyway, I hope it helps, and stay out of debt, and be smart, and go to community colleges. Okay, bye.